Hey Ron, this is Don Sturkey. I'm sorry, I thought might be easier for me to videotape this and get the dimensions that you're wanting. That way you can see several photographs of this Arbor press. My wife's still sick, so she was going to videotape this for me, but she's asleep right now. We get to go again to the doctor tomorrow. I'm just going to show you what I've done here for your woodworker friend, or for you. Let's see, this is the fence. This is just a simple knob that I made using a T-nut from the hardware store. I've got a wood lathe, but you can use any knob that you get. Doesn't even have to be round or anything like that. A 5/16 18 thread T-nut. The fence itself comes off here. That's just a bolt there that is bolted on the bottom, as you can see, sort of glued in there, drilled through and glued in place. It's sticking up about 2 inches. Now the fence here, which seems to be the most detailed part, not really a lot to it. It is 7 inches long. It is 4.5 inches tall, as you can see. The width is 2 inches. This hole, this elongated hole, I just took a Forstner bit, drilled a series of holes in it, and then used a saber saw to cut the unwanted stuff out and then smooth it with a rasp so it goes all the way through. Nothing fancy. This is just a 90-degree bend right there, held on by a couple screws. This is a piece of stainless steel scrap that I had laying around, 1/8 of an inch thick. Let me switch hands here. And I hope this is going to work out for you. It is. I'm going to have to do this. And it's overbalanced, so I'm not going to have any luck. There we go. Can do it that way. It is 6 inches long, as you can see. It's got a slight dog leg of a bend of about 1/2 of an inch from that way. Keep both these. Keep this parallel with this surface. That's just a triangular piece right there, rounded, held on with screws, as you see. It's important, though, that there be, when this is tightened down, when the fence is tightened down, there be enough of a clearance right at that point right there that it can slide easily along the auxiliary table, get where you want. This really is not important. This is a table. I made myself an attachment for a Proxxon hand grinder that I made myself and used as a small drill press when I was using when I was hand stitching, when I was still able to hand stitch. I do want to show you, so you don't even have to have this part right here. Oh, there's just an oak guide right there that, as you see, lets you slide along like that. And all this wood is finished in a polyurethane spray. This is only about 1 inch tall. Okay, just make sure that it's parallel to the side of the auxiliary table. The auxiliary table measures 6 inches square. All I did to make the auxiliary table, nothing has been changed on the base here. You can take a piece of stacked laminated oak, alright, and locate a pin in there to match a hole down there. The measurement of this stack depth is about 2.25 of an inch, but it's really more important, it has to be from this point to this point. No play or clearance. You want this is actually just a piece of synthetic cutting board, an old cutting board we had, and that rests down flat on that ground cast iron. The base measures about 10 1/4 by about 15, and the Arbor press is just bolted down on to this base. You can see the very simple arrangement for the return spring. Just a leather strap. I did have to drill and tap for a small bolt right in here in the stub to fit the strap. It's really all there was to it. So you can see how this fits down into here. It's not a real tight fit. Doesn't have to be real tight. Bring them back around like this, and this fits, and I've given you the measurements on that. Just fits on there real quickly. That threads on that and lets me adjust the distance from this point to the ram. And of course, the ram has the hole into it that you can see right there. And this thumb screw that I made, you don't even have to make it fancy like that. You can make it just a bolt that tightens. That's really it, Ron. I hope that helps, and I hope I've given you the critical dimensions that you need. Again, this is not necessary. That was an auxiliary drill table, but I don't use that Proxxon hand grinder anymore as a drill since I bought a sewing machine. And I hope that this helps in what you want. If not, please give me a call. And I hope this helps you the way it's helped me. Bye-bye.